What if I told you that one decision could completely change your life forever? A poor hunter living deep in the woods struggled every single day just to survive. He had no money, no opportunities, and no hope for the future. But one unexpected moment changed everything. And the lesson he learned might change your life too. The story: in the heart of Montana, there lived a poor hunter named Ethan. Every morning before sunrise, Ethan walked into the forest carrying his old bow and a worn-out backpack. Hunting was the only way he could feed himself and earn a little money. Life had never been easy for him. His small wooden cabin leaked when it rained. His clothes were old. Some days he barely had enough food for dinner. Yet despite all his struggles, Ethan kept moving forward. But deep inside, he carried a heavy burden. He often asked himself, "Why is my life so difficult? Will things ever change?" One cold autumn morning, Ethan entered the forest as usual. Hours passed. He saw no animals, no deer, no rabbits, nothing. Hungry and exhausted, he sat beneath a large oak tree. As he rested, he noticed an elderly man sitting nearby. The old man looked calm and peaceful. Strangely, Ethan had never seen him before. "Rough day?" the old man asked with a smile. Ethan sighed. "Every day is a rough day." The old man listened quietly. For the next few minutes, Ethan poured out years of frustration. He talked about poverty, his failures, his disappointments, his dreams that never seemed to come true. When Ethan finally finished, the old man pointed toward a tiny acorn lying on the ground. "Do you see that?" he asked. Ethan nodded. "It's just an acorn." The old man smiled. "No, it's a forest." Ethan looked confused. The old man continued. "Inside that small seed is the potential for thousands of trees. But first it must grow. It must survive storms. It must endure cold winters and scorching summers." Then he looked directly into Ethan's eyes. "Most people quit before they become who they're meant to be." Those words hit Ethan hard. Before he could ask another question, the old man stood up and walked away. Within moments, he disappeared among the trees. Ethan never saw him again, but he never forgot those words. That evening, Ethan sat alone in his cabin thinking. For years, he had focused on what he lacked: money, success, comfort, but he had never focused on growing himself. That night, he made a decision. Instead of complaining, he would improve himself every single day, just one step at a time. The next morning, everything changed. Not his circumstances, his mindset. Whenever he returned from hunting, he spent time reading books from the local library. He learned about business, leadership, communication, personal growth. Months turned into years. Slowly, Ethan became a different person. He started selling handmade hunting tools. Then he began teaching outdoor survival skills. Soon, people traveled from different towns to learn from him. His reputation grew. His income increased. Opportunities appeared everywhere. The same man who once struggled to buy food now owned a successful outdoor training company. But the greatest transformation wasn't financial. It was personal. Ethan had become confident, disciplined, purpose-driven. One day, while walking through the forest, he passed the same oak tree where he had met the mysterious old man years earlier. Beside the tree stood a massive oak that hadn't been there before. Ethan smiled. An acorn had become a giant tree, just like him. At that moment, he finally understood the lesson. Success isn't built in a day. Greatness doesn't happen overnight. Just like a seed, every dream needs time, patience, and consistent effort. The people who succeed are not always the most talented. They're often the ones who refuse to quit. The ones who keep growing when nobody is watching. The ones who believe in their potential before anyone else does. Micrófono ending barra diagonal moral. If you're struggling right now, if life feels unfair, if success seems far away, remember the acorn. You may not see the results today. You may not see them tomorrow. But every positive action, every lesson learned, and every step forward is helping you grow into something greater. Don't judge your future by your current situation. A poor hunter became successful because he chose growth over excuses. And your life can change too. One decision, one day, one step at a time. Never underestimate what you can become if you simply refuse to give up.